Bless Squad, what's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy, Blessed Applesauce here to bless y'all with another video here on Blessed to Invest. And today I want to talk about a very important topic. This is knowledge. We're going to be talking about knowledge today. I want to break down some very important reading that I think all traders should get into. If you're looking to get into trading, if you're looking to swing trade, if you're looking to day trade, if you're looking to scalp or any type of trading you're looking to get into, I highly recommend this list right here of books. These are all books I personally read. And if you're getting into trading, everybody should be reading something because there's a lot of things in this game. You can't just sit up and watch YouTube videos all day. There's going to be topics that a lot of uh, traders have in books, and they're only going to be in books. They want you to, it's kind of behind a paywall, so to speak. So I want to break down the top books that I recommend. Um, I did a little bit of psychology, a little bit for the beginners out there, a little bit of motivation. So without further ado, hit the like button, spam the like button, sub down below, and let's get into the list of the best books that I recommend for all traders to read. So starting off, the first one is Trading for a Living. This is an excellent book because it talks about all areas of trading. If you will want to start with any book, I highly recommend this one because it touches on every single aspect of trading. It goes from the psychology aspect, it goes from the risk management aspect, and it also goes to the strategy aspect. So if you're missing something in one of your trading, they're gonna talk about it in the book. This is a very well written book. It's very motivational, and it gives you a breakdown of how you should do each thing. For example, in your psychology, it gives you a breakdown of what you should be doing to improve your psychology. If you see yourself in trading scenarios, but like, I don't know about this one, it gives you what you should be doing. For example, journaling to make sure you're taking the right trades and you're in the right mindset to do it. It also talks about the risk management and the strategy, because if you don't have a working strategy, I remember reading this, if you don't have an effective strategy, all the meditation and the being calm isn't going to work because you're going to lose money with a bad strategy. So it talks about all of that, making sure your strategy is good, making sure your risk management is good, and also talking about your psychology. So first book on the list, read this one because it's great. It's going to give you a bare bone basic of how trading should be done. Next, this is one of my personal favorites. This guy's name is Mark Douglas. When I first got into trading, I was so excited to get in and just trade the charts and see, okay, I'm making money here, I'm making money there. I see it goes up. I see this pattern, it always works. And I was super excited when I felt almost, you kind of feel psychic, even though I wasn't doing anything, I wasn't really making any money, but you get a feeling of, okay, everything's great. And I didn't really have my mindset down. I didn't really understand, okay, I need to go into these trades to detach. I'm not going to be winning every single trade I get into. I need to trust the system and allow the system to do its thing. And the one guy that I was introduced to was Mark Douglas. He has a lot of videos on YouTube as well, where he did a couple of seminars explaining how to trade and get yourself in the right state of mind. Honestly, you can watch all the main seminars and be good instead of reading the book. But I also recommend reading the book as well. And this is called Trading in the Zone. And he has a handful of books as well that he has written, and all of them are excellent. It gives you a simple way of breaking down the psychology of traders. I don't see anybody else doing it the way he did, because a lot of people, they talk about journaling, they talk about meditation, they talk about all these different things to get your mind right for trading, but he made it super simple. Give yourself, and this really clicked with me. Give yourself 100 trades. Take your strategy, take a sample strategy, paper trade it 100 times. If you win, lose, draw, whatever, just trade it 100 times and just see what happens. Trust the strategy for 100 times. And then it's going to help your psychology understanding, okay, there's going to be some wins, there's going to be some losses, and that's just the name of the game. And it gets you almost detached from the outcome, because you know over a series of trades, and he would speak about this over and over again, you're looking at the series of trades, not just one trade, not just two trades, not five trades. You're looking at the next 100 trades. When you take a trade, you're thinking about the next 100 trades you're going to get into. You're thinking about the next 500 trades you're going to get into, and you're thinking about the long-term aspect of your trading. And when you get yourself into that mindset, you're not thinking of one trade as a make or break it for you. You're not thinking, okay, this setup right here is going to make me $1 million. No, the setup right here might make me $10 or $100. And it's just going to help me get to that next level. And that's all it's about, keeping it super simple, managing your risk, and allowing the psychology to make you relax and feel comfortable in your trading system. So this guy was excellent. Love what he did with his books, and rest in peace, Mark Douglas. But he was a great guy when it came to the trading psychology. Next book that I recommend everybody should read is The Mental Game of Trading. This is another mental game book. Trust me, for the guys that need a strategy and a system, I got books for y'all. They're coming up. I got y'all. But I really love the psychology aspect, and I was diving deeply into that when I was trying to figure out my system and how things work. And another book I highly recommend is The Mental Game of Trading. His name is Jared Tendler. Hopefully I'm saying the last name right. But this guy was a poker and trading teacher. He did poker. He taught poker traders, and he also taught traders as well. Poker and traders at the same time. And it makes sense because poker and trading kind of go hand in hand with the psychology of it, of how it works. You have to get yourself in the right mindset. A lot of these things are probability based, and all he did was walk through and help traders and poker players improve their psychology. A lot of them might have had things in their childhood that stopped them from making the amount of money that they knew they needed to make. Some of them had issues within their trading that they needed to work on. It was just mental blocks that they had to get through to improve their trading. And through all his studying with these poker players and these traders and helping them improve their game, he was able to write what he saw in a book. He picked up patterns that he saw that a lot of people struggle with. And I really, really, really recommend this book if you are struggling with trading, if you've been doing trading for a long time and you know your system works, you know your strategy works, you paper traded it 100 times, you know your risk management is on point, but for some reason, the mental aspect, when it transfers over from the paper to live, it just doesn't work for some reason. Really read this book, and he's going to help you walk through step by step how to do it. He's going to have you journal certain things. He's going to have you write your trades down and explain why you're feeling this way, what's going on, and what you can do to improve that, and why your trading might be falling short, even though on a paper account it might be working out no problem. This guy is excellent. There's a lot of exercises in this book as well. I recommend you do every single exercise in this book because it's really going to catapult your trading to change the mental game of your trading. This guy, Mark Douglas and Jared Tendler, excellent guys. I think Jared Tendler goes into a little bit more detail than Mark Douglas because Jared Tendler is more of a psychology guy, and he actually worked with these traders and poker players. So he gives a little bit more of a scientific way of looking at it, which was excellent. But I highly recommend both of those books. Definitely check them out for the psychology side. Next book that I really recommend is The Complete Turtle Traders. This is going to be more of a motivational book for people that are just getting into trading or kind of disappointed that trading isn't working out as quick as they thought it would, or maybe they're thinking, oh, maybe it's not for me. I don't have the capacity to do it, the mental capability of doing it. Read The Complete Turtle Traders. These are random people that were taken off the street. There was a billionaire hedge fund guy, and he had a bet that, and I'm not going to spoil the whole book for y'all, but he had a bet that he could take random people and make them successful traders. And because it was a debate of Can this be taught, or is this something innate in somebody where if you're a trader, you have it in you, all you have to do is train and you'll be good, and some people just can't learn it. So he took random people and made them millionaire traders. They're doing excellent to this day. And it breaks down in this book, The Complete Turtle Trader, how they were able to follow a system that he gave them, how they were able to create millions and millions of dollars just off of the lessons that he taught them. So if you're struggling and you think, okay, maybe trading isn't for me, I'm just not built for it, read this book. It's a great motivational book. It's a great story book. And also, you might get a cool little trading system off of this because these guys followed a long-term trend trading system. And I've even dabbled in this system, the trend trading over the long term. It works. It's effective. It's a cool system to use. And I highly recommend this book for motivation, understanding how the markets work, and just, enjoying a good read of how traders go from beginner to advanced to making millions of dollars. So go check that one out. This one is kind of a follow-up to the trend trading system. I was getting very deep into trend trading after I read this book. I was excited for trend trading. And this one is called Trend Following. It's the 5th edition version of this. This one is a breakdown of how trend trading works. It gives you a lot of strategies and systems to use. If you don't want to use the turtle trading system, go check this book out. If you're looking to do more long-term investing, check this book out. It has a handful of strategies. It's going to break it down A to Z, how it works. It's going to give you systems. It's going to give you statistics, and it's going to teach you what is the best trend trading system for you, because everybody doesn't really like to trade the same way. You might like using the exponential moving average. I might like using the VWAP or something like that. You might like using the DMA or something. Whatever indicator you like using or comfortable with may not work for me. So there's a handful of systems in here that will be really good for anybody that's looking to be a long-term trader, not an investor, a long-term trader, where they want to hold these positions for 6 months, a year, and then take profits. And you can really come out doing pretty well. 100% returns over 6 to 12 months is not out of the ordinary, really. If you can really set yourself up with this book, follow the system and stick to it. Again, follow the psychology books, read the psychology books as well so you can get your mind right. But also, these systems right here are excellent. I really recommend this book for anybody that's looking to do some swing trading, some long-term trading, and wants to figure out a way and a system to do that. Next one is going to be, this is going to be the collection of Andrew Aziz. He has a handful of books. He's one of these really popular authors when it comes to trading. Honestly, I don't think he's the best trader in the world, but for people that are looking to get into day trading or swing trading and they just need the overall basics of how things work, go read his book. This might be one of the first books I recommend for people to read other than trading for a living. Andrew Aziz's book is very detailed, where it breaks down A to Z how to trade. And I recommend his How to Day Trade for a Living and How to Swing Trade. All his books are really good. I personally like the day trading one because I'm more of a day trader. I dabble in the swing trading a little bit, but the day trading one is really cool for me. The way he was able to break down the different statistics of how things work, the opening gappers, the candlesticks, how they work, the Japanese candlesticks, how VWAP and different price movements can affect things, really changed my perspective on trading, because there was a lot of things I just personally didn't know. Even though I've been trading for going on 5 years now, I've been trading all these years, but still was learning some things from Andrew Aziz, from scanner, how the scanners work, to when to wake up, to what to look for in the news. Even if you're seasoned, there's something you can pull from this book. But beginners, definitely check this out because it's really going to exponentially grow how much you learned just reading this book. I don't know, maybe take you 6 hours to read this book all the way through. You're really going to have a deep understanding of how trading works. You're going to have to get your information, continue learning from another source. But if you want the bare bone basics, how it's done, and you can walk up to anybody and be like, yeah, I'm familiar with how day trading works and how to do it. You're going to get all that information in this book right here. For people that are really learning how to understand candlesticks, even people that just want to learn how to trade in general, this is a beginner book. This is called The Japanese Candlestick Charting Techniques. This one is a very big book, and I actually have it right here. Let me pull it out for a second. I got you. I do a lot of Kindle reading, but this book was so cool that I had to get a physical copy of this one. This one is a really detailed book because it gives you a breakdown of how charting works, how candlesticks work. Each candlestick has a certain type of buyer and selling pressure in it when you're looking at the different candlesticks. And this Japanese charting book explains exactly what you're looking for on a buyer side, on a seller side, when you're taking trades. If you have a really thick green candle, if you have a really small green candle, there are different things that are going on between those two candles. You're getting strong bulls, you're getting weak bulls, you're getting strong bears, weak bears. And this book breaks down how candlestick charting works. If you're having trouble understanding how to read candlesticks, and even if you feel like you know candlesticks halfway decently, you're going to be picking up something from this book, how it works, the techniques of charting, and why they went with this style of charting. It's a lot better than any other way of charting. We use line graphs. Occasionally you'll see a line graph, but it's not as detailed. It explains why they transition from line graphs to Japanese candlesticks. It makes a lot of sense. It gives you a little bit of history as well. And I recommend this book. This book is great. Go check it out for candlestick charting. See if I can pull something in here. And it even gives you a lot of chart patterns and stuff like that you can pull from. Get the book ASAP. Order it on Amazon. Get this book immediately if you're looking to learn how to trade. All right, so last but not least, the book that we're going to have that I recommend everybody to pick up is called Bulletproof Setups. This one you can get through in like 5 minutes. It's a very small book, but all it does is have strategies in it. It has about 30 different strategies you can choose. It gives you maybe 1 or 2 pages of information on each strategy. And people that are trying to figure out what strategy should I choose, what strategy should I go with? Should I go with a support and resistance type strategy? Should I go with a EMA crossover, golden crossover? All these different strategies to choose from. Pick up this book if you're trying to get some ideas. It was written by Matt Giovanni. He's a YouTuber. I was kind of surprised. I kind of got the book just to get it, just to support the channel. But surprisingly enough, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. He has a bulletproof setup on the long side, and then he has a bulletproof setups on the short side. And I use a couple of those systems to this day for my swing trading. You can even use them for day trading as well. I use some of the MACD indicator setups in there, but there are about 30 or 40 different setups you can choose from in the book. So go check that book out if you're trying to figure out your system, what you need to do, how to do it. It's going to give you a breakdown of how to use each system in like a 2 or 3 page type system there. Really cool if anybody's struggling to figure out what type of system they should use, what type of strategy they should use in their trading. So that's my list for books that I think everybody, if you are a trader, should get into. Everything on this list you should read, no matter if you are a swing trader, a day trader, long-term investor, whatever. Everybody needs psychology. Go check out Trading in the Zone. Everybody's going to need to understand the basics of how candlesticks work. Go check out my candlestick book. Everybody's going to have to understand how the overall market works. So go check out the day trading and swing trading books. All those books here are going to be great for y'all. So let me know down in the comment section down below. Are there any other books that you recommend that you like reading when you got into day trading? What got you into day trading, swing trading, or just trading in general? So let me know in the comments. Also, if you have any video ideas, if you have any questions, let me know down in the comments as well, or you can hit me up on my social media. And that's gonna wrap it up. It's been your boy, Blessed Applesauce. Stay blessed. I'm gonna see y'all next time on Blessed to Invest.
Just to see tomorrow is a blessing. Stay prayed up is the message. Everything about a nigga blessed. Everything about a nigga blessed.